Here we go. Week 6 started off with the Colts beating the Houston Texans 33-28. Oh my God, this past Thursday was actually had a close competitive matchup between these two teams. Oh my God, it can be done, people. But enough about that. Let's get going with the rest of your picks. All right, early afternoon games. Vikings going on the road. No. Vikings hosting the Detroit Lions. Of course, Detroit coming off that tough loss last week. And I am going to take the Vikings, but expect this pick to possibly be changed. But for now, I'll take the Minnesota Vikings. Detroit apparently is just too banged up and not talented enough to. As are the Vikings, though. But I'll take the Vikes here. Ravens going on the road to face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I wanted to take Tampa here, but something tells me that the Ravens are going to bounce back after that tough loss against Indianapolis. So take the Ravens to win this game. Jaguars. The Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Tennessee Titans in not just the AFC South matchup, but the NFL South matchup in terms of how these two teams are ranked as well. Both teams are combined 1-9. Will the Jaguars get their first win of the season? Well, let's find out. Damn it. Fucking A, man. It landed tails. Ooh. That's because this coin flip sucked. I'm taking the Titans. Fuck that shit. Jaguars will get a victory at some point during the season, but I see them going 0-6. Although Charlie Bratwurst is going to end up being the starting quarterback, I expect this pick to be changed. Packers going on the road to face the Miami Dolphins. And I'm going to take the Miami Dolphins. Yeah, I understand Green Bay's, I understand Green Bay's on a 10 days rest and something like that. And they're off on a 2-game win streak. But I think it's just time for the Miami Dolphins to put away the excuses for Ryan Tannehill. It's time for Ryan Tannehill to step up as a quarterback. It's time for the Dolphins defense, and plus, No Sean Moreno could end up being back, so the 1-2 punch of No Sean and Lamar Miller, which was actually being quite effective until the injury happened. So yeah, take the Miami Dolphins to win. Broncos on the road to face the New York Jets. The Broncos in a 1 o'clock Eastern kickoff game, which is 11 o'clock Mountain Time. Always scare me. It always scares me to see the Broncos in 11 o'clock kickoff time. But I'll take the Broncos here to win this game. The Jets are going to make it a competitive contest. Let's call it what it is. But I'll take Denver to win. Patriots facing the Buffalo Bills for first place in the AFC East. And this game is actually considered a cross-flex game. The game's going to be on Fox or whatever. And my Fox station is actually getting the game. But in any event, since both teams are 3-2, time for me to flip for this one. Every time. God damn it, man. This is getting laughable. One more time. Landed heads. I'm going to take the New England Patriots up. Moving on. I mean, it's just time for the Patriots to get back in first place where they belong. Whatever. Nothing against Buffalo, but I hope Buffalo proves me wrong again. But take the Patriots. Panthers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals in a very interesting quarterback matchup. You know, Cam Newton versus Andy Dalton, but of course, they're not really facing each other, but they're fit. But whatever I'll take it. This is a tough game for me to pick. AJ Green is most likely going to be out of the lineup for this particular game. But with that being said, I like the Cincinnati Bengals to win this game. I'm sorry, but the Panthers' time is coming. All right, it's just coming. I'm sorry. Panthers got their much-needed victory. Congratulations to them, but it's not happening this week. Moving on. Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns. I wanted to take the Browns, but I'm going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers to win. Go Brian Hoyer. Hope the Browns get the job done, but I got to pick the Steelers to win this game. I'm sorry. Chargers. All right, late afternoon games. Chargers facing the Oakland Raiders. This is going to be another special coin flip. Just like I did with the Broncos-Seahawks game. Heads, the Chargers win. Tails, the Raiders lose. Here we go. Tails, Raiders lose. Take the Chargers to win. Bears taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Both teams are 2-3. Both teams are on 2-game losing streaks. So another coin flip. This time, you know the drill. Heads for you know the drill by now. You get the gist. Why do my coin flips have to fucking suck this year? Really piss me off. Landed tails. This is an interesting game. This should be interesting. I'm taking the Chicago Bears. Bears need this game. I'm sorry. Falcons need this game too. Both teams need this game. Normally I take the desperate team at home. It is Atlanta. It's the Georgia Dome. But I gotta take Chicago here. I think Chicago is in a must-win situation. I'm sorry. Moving on. Cowboys facing the Seattle Seahawks. This should be a good fucking game. Man, this one's tough. This one's tough for me to pick. Because on one hand, you got the Dallas Cowboys. They're flying high. They've won their last 4 games. But then again, you got the Seattle Seahawks. They're still defending Super Bowl champs. And of course, the Seahawks are traveling cross country back to Seattle after on a short week's rest back from Washington D.C. That being said, I expect this pick to get changed as well, possibly. But I like the Seattle Seahawks to win. I'm a little nervous though, but I'll take Seattle. Redskins facing the Arizona Cardinals. The only saving grace for the Arizona Cardinals is this. You know, we don't know about the quarterback situation. You know, will Carson Palmer play? We know Stanton's not going to play. Or will the other guy play, Logan Thomas? You know, if Logan Thomas does play, I'm sure the Cardinals are going to do their damnedest to get him mentally ready. Because they're doing this shit at the last minute for a reason, so that he doesn't have time to get nervous. Logan Thomas, that is. I think it's going to backfire, though. I'm taking the Washington Redskins to win. Yeah, I'm going for it. I'm sorry. The loss of Calais Campbell, the Cardinals' best pass rusher, is obviously going to hurt. Obviously one of their better defensive players. Not the best defensive player on the team. We all know who the best defensive player on the team is. But I got the Redskins winning this game. I just think Kirk Cousins has just too much to prove right now. You know? I mean, he's not going to win the starting job. That's going to go back to Robert Griffin. But I'll take the Redskins here. All right, the Sunday night game. This should be a good one. Giants taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The first time that an NFC East matchup is one that is the most deserved, or at least more deserved than it has been in past years. Good. Got the Giants 3-2, winning their last 3 games, and then you got the 4-1 Philadelphia Eagles. And I'm going to take the New York Giants again. I mean, I think the Giants defense will have an answer for Chip Kelly's offense. I think Eli gets it rolling. I think the Giants' running game gets it rolling. Should be an interesting one. But yeah, I'm going to take the Giants here because LaShawn McCoy has not been playing well. I mean, he played a little better last week, but I don't trust this Eagles team this Sunday. I don't. And last but not least, on ESPN NFL Monday, the perfect matchup for ESPN NFL Monday, the 49ers facing the St. Louis Rams. I'll be rooting for Austin Davis, but I'm going to take the 49ers to win this game. I don't think the Rams will have enough to stop the Niners defense. Plus, the Rams defense has been very disappointing as well. So, yeah, it doesn't help that Chris Long is injured, but it is what it is there. So, yeah, take the Niners to win this game. We'll see who's right and who's wrong when it's all said and done. Until next time, later, fuckers.